How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I am your host, FaZe Crypto, and today we will be discussing Holochain. Of course, it is June 24th, 2019, and I'm very excited to discuss this video's topic. And of course, we've got to talk about the good old Facebook and the fact that they have been pretty much just blowing the entire headlines of cryptocurrency up with a lot of their just nonsense. I mean, random Washington Post articles talking about, Facebook's cryptocurrency is a terrible idea, and sort of inclined to half agree with them. And the more we see this Facebook crypto, it's sort of everything that I don't like about cryptocurrency, all wrapped up into Facebook, which I really don't like. And now I think I'd just like to make this video just to discuss how Holochain, I think, sort of represents a direction that we as a community would prefer to see cryptocurrency move in, rather than what a success of a Facebook cryptocurrency could mean for the space. When we want to talk about what Holochain could exactly accomplish, more decentralized, more peer-to-peer, no centralized service. Not one of these Facebook cryptos is sort of an example of basically masquerading as decentralized, when in reality we all know it's just a big data mining operation. And Holochain, I think, is really an example of a direction that I would like to see cryptocurrencies go in. I mean, the ownership of data in the hands of the people, control of identity in the hands where they rightfully belong, of the people, and of course, connect applications to suit their needs, transact without centralized systems, build lighter, faster, cheaper applications. I mean, we have to talk about the fact that there are some huge, similarities and differences. I mean, among overlaps all the way across the cryptocurrency space. But just sort of an interesting aside there to imagine. Exactly where do we expect the space to go? I mean, we made so much progress as far as evolving in terms of the cryptocurrency space from the over time. I mean, we had 2017. 2018, the $20,000 Bitcoin hoorah, where everybody was sort of all just thinking of cryptocurrency in completely different terms. I think from right now, we've matured in a way. I mean, right now, we're sort of existing in a space where people are thinking more in terms of the technology and how these cryptos are actually going to be interfacing and overlapping with the aspects of not only finance, but all different variables of the Internet of Things, as these things continue to evolve and, basically inch themselves into everyday commerce and everyday activities that as the Internet sort of begins to overlap even more, every single day, essentially. And this is sort of a good jumping off point, I'd imagine. Of course, we're talking about how Holochain really is ramping up, I think, for something pretty awesome, as far as the space goes. I mean, right now we're seeing the $11,000 Bitcoin, of course, which is pretty exciting, to say the least, to see the fact that we've been able to break through that psychological, barrier. And, Winklevoss twins, we need, Facebook is, that it's not Libra crypto, and I think, I think that it's interesting to see, just how the space is developing. But at the same time, I think that there is going to be sort of a almost the same way that, like, when you get sick, your body fights off the virus. Sort of the entire cryptocurrency space has sort of gotten reacted that similar way with the sort of possibilities that could really drive the space down the tubes, in lack of a better term, as far as how Zuckerberg's attempts to give the entire cryptocurrency space the Zuck. And I think that it's interesting to see. I guess only time will tell exactly what the larger and broader implications of something like this are going to be. But I don't know. I think that it's important that people who are, in this space educate themselves and, just do the proper research as far as how these things go. And we want to talk about, integrity of data. We want to talk about scalability. Look no further than Holochain, and I think that it's very interesting just to see how the space has been making a lot of these different, here and there. The fact of the matter is we have to deal with the fact that, Facebook's crypto Libra is going to attempt to, get more people involved with cryptocurrency, which that's a decent plus on, in their favor. The fact that there's so many people who use Facebook who now will be acquainted to the idea of it actually, transacting with digital currency. It's certainly something interesting, and definitely a big advertisement. But does it necessarily lead into people having that interest in Bitcoin? I suppose a fraction of people who are introduced to it would eventually go through all the trouble of, setting up a wallet or making a Coinbase account or making some sort of way that they can actually accumulate various different cryptocurrencies. But I'm still skeptical whether or not it's sort of that Trojan horse mentality. On one end, the cryptocurrency optimists, people who sort of see the space, see it as half full, see the glass half full, sort of, are looking at it as if the cryptocurrency and is going to, Bitcoin is hiding inside of the Trojan horse, which is Libra. But then on the other side of the token, we have to say that Libra is sort of hiding inside of the Trojan horse, which is Bitcoin, and moving in with that sort of, on one side of the aisle, we have Wall Street, and then on the other side, we have Silicon Valley. And of course, in the middle, there's blockchain. And as things continue to move forward, I do have optimistic look as far as how the space is going to deal with a lot of these different variables as they continue to move forward, and as we see the space progressing and evolving. But at the same time, I think that right now it's up to us, as far as we are the cryptocurrency community, and we need to basically have our voices heard, as far as the concerns that we might have. And I always encourage you guys to comment down below, letting us know what you guys think, as far as how these things are really going to be. Bitcoin has been operating very positively during the last few weeks, and it was able to reach 11K, the highest price in over a year. The whole crypto market is excited about the future of the space, and many analysts suggest the digital currency could continue growing. At the same time, Google Trends is showing growing interest in Bitcoin and digital assets as well, which could mean that Bitcoin could still have enough steam to keep growing. Google Trends shows growing interest in Bitcoin. Now that is interesting. In the live stream, we were looking at Google Trends. I'm not going to pull it up right now, but there actually are more people who were searching for Bitcoin than there were when Bitcoin was at its all-time highs. But at the same time, people aren't searching to buy Bitcoin. They're just searching to find out what it is, which, take it for what it is. There's all different reasons why people would be searching for that kind of stuff, but it has grown in popularity as these things continue to grow. But yeah, Facebook's Libra hit by more accusations, left and right, and I think that it's rightfully so. We need to be more critical of these big entities as they've been overlapping with the crypto space. But I'm more of a XRP guy than a Libra guy, but still haven't fully made my decision as to where I stand exactly. I have to wait for more of the chips to fall where they may. For those of you who are interested in connecting with us, you could do so at our Twitter. That's at CryptoTuber on Twitter. Always interested in hearing your feedback, so make sure that you guys comment down below, letting us know what you think. Always interested in hearing the different feedback from everybody. And remember, this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Of course, this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your dad. So of course, make sure that you do your own research, do your own due diligence. But yeah, I am very excited for what Holochain is going to bring to the table. I think that it's very exciting times to be in the crypto space, but at the same time, I mean, it's also we are reaching that critical point, as far as the paradigm shift is concerned, and we do need to be on high alert, as far as what could happen and what might happen and what probably already is set to happen. But yeah, keep that in mind. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little update, and I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one.